Welcome back to another episode of Just One Fern. Lucas and I here to do a whole lot of talking about a whole lot of nothing. JoJo's magic makeup wore off.
Yeah,
I'm no longer Michael.
they're gonna have to put that. Sorry, JoJo, it's not working anymore.
I'm
It's
still
actually
ugly.
I think he got worse.
I'm still ugly. I'm still gross.
They're gonna
Everyone knows that inside and out. I'm disgusting. I want to make sure real quick that this thing is. I know it's not blocking the camera, but it kind of looks like it is.
Okay.
I'm just gonna move it a little bit. I set everything up. Sue me. So yeah, I was gone for like 2 weeks, and now Lucas is leaving for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So who knows what's gonna happen next time? We're gonna try to do a virtual one, but we'll see if he's up to it.
Maybe I'll try JoJo's serum. We'll see
Mm.
if I can't make it on the
I
call.
honestly I don't know what I was thinking. That if you couldn't do it, I would just do like a Theo Von style thing where he's just him and he talks like in random circles.
he just this is what's on my mind. And it's weird that when you take out your dog, like they look north, but they're not really looking north. They're looking at you and they're thinking, is that who my owner is?
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's Theo. Theo Von reposted my friend's Instagram story today.
No
So
fucking
cool.
way, really?
Yeah, he's like on his way to see his show in Tennessee, and posted it.
What did he say? Like
Reposted.
on the way to go see Theo?
He said, "Is it even a caravan if you don't have walkie-talkies?" And he had his walkie-talkie with him, and then Theo reposted it and was like, "See you tonight."
That's sick. That's
really
so
cool.
sick.
It's very cool.
That's awesome.
But yeah, I was gone for a while. We had my brother's party. They loved your
They like that? My speech?
Your speech, yeah.
Did you
Nobody gave a speech except you.
You played it for everyone?
No.
Oh, well, that's a speech, Aaron.
Yeah, but I played it for them.
For him and his
Well,
friends.
I mean, I sent it to them before the episode even came out.
Oh,
to my
okay.
family.
Okay. So
But no, we didn't play it. Everyone would be like, "Who the fuck is this guy?" There's nowhere to like project it either.
It's fair and I understand, but
Mhm.
it would have been awesome if your confused grandparents were to go, what's going on and why is he angry?
Yeah, that would have been very good. But the food was delicious. I drove to Utica with my grandfather to pick up the food.
Tully's.
We had Tully's.
You son of a bitch.
We had Tully's. We had
Aaron's
Danielle's,
favorite
which
food.
is just this incredible Italian place from Utica. It's amazing. But yeah, we had Tully's. But the thing is with Tully's catering, it's not as good as like Tully's fresh. You know what I mean?
No.
So I didn't get Tully's fresh, but I had Tully's from the catering. But in general, it was good. It was a great party. And the rest of the time there, I just kind of he had a few gigs I went to, and then I worked. But then I had a wedding that I went to, and the wedding was amazing. It was beautiful. It was for one of my best friends. It was very great. I was struggling physically to keep up, but there was one moment that stood out throughout the entire weekend, and it might have been one of the funniest things I had ever seen. We were all sitting down for dinner, and when we were at dinner, we basically, before we start eating, we're just talking, chatting, and that's when the best men did their speech. So during the best man's speech, the first speech,
Men? There's multiple?
yeah. So there's the best man on my friend Kevin's side, his brother, and then the bride had her brother up there.
The bride gets a best man?
Yeah, they didn't have parties; they just had their brothers up there with them.
Oh, so it wasn't like a bridal. It wasn't like.
It's 2023, Lucas.
Yeah, but I didn't think that.
I know your shirt says you're a conservative, but I need you to liberal up right now.
Jesus was the original liberal snowflake. I want you to know that. No, but so there's two best men, but there's no best woman.
Well,
or what is
he
it?
was the man of honor. Was the
Okay.
brother?
Like
You're confused,
like
and
in
I don't
the
know
army.
why you're confused.
What do you mean you don't know why I'm confused?
There's a bride and a groom.
Yeah.
They didn't have bridal parties. They had their brothers up there with them.
Instead of like groomsmen and
Correct.
the bridesmaidens.
Correct.
I made that. Is that right?
Correct. Bridesmaids. Yes. correct.
Bridesmaids. But there's no maid of honor.
Correct.
There's a man of honor.
There was a man of honor because it was her brother.
Okay. Yeah. That makes sense now.
You're-
She just didn't have a gal pal. That's fine. She had her brother up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead with the story.
All right. So anyway, the first best man gives the speech. gives his speech, and he was killing it. He did a great job. It was hilarious. Made fun of the groom the perfect amount.
Right.
It was great.
That's
It
tough.
was really good. He had jokes here and there, playing to both old people and young people. He was doing really well. There was one lull, one like quick like moment where everyone was kind of like coming down from a laugh, kind of just like, ah. And then he was like pausing for a second. And in that moment, an old family member farted.
No. Oh, that's
So-
awesome.
So fucking loud. And it was, when I say it was loud, I mean it echoed. And every single one of us were like trying so hard to keep it together.
Somebody had to let
and he
go.
just had to keep going.
Nobody
Laughed out loud. Nobody laughed out loud. We were like,
I'm sorry, mistake not to bring it up.
yeah.
If you have the mic, you go, huh. And you keep going.
It was so funny.
That's
I mean,
awesome.
we almost all lost it, but we didn't because we were being kind.
Be nice.
Because they're an old person, they probably can't control it. However, it was fucking hilarious.
God, wouldn't
it
you
was
want to
so
be
funny.
that old person? I want to be that kind of old person when I'm old.
Oh yeah.
I want to wait, hold my fart in until there's a lull, and then go and look around like, who
Yep.
did that?
Yep. I want it bad. But it was a great time. It was a great time. We performed. I performed during the ceremony and during the reception.
You're pole dancing.
It
Finally.
was great. Finally, I was pole dancing in public. Usually do it alone. But yeah, it was great.
That's sick.
It was a very fun time.
So you sang, what songs did you sing again?
We sang, for the ceremony, I sang Can't Help Falling in Love.
It's like while they're walking down the aisle, that's what the ceremony is.
No, well, yes, that's the ceremony,
Never
but
been
that's
to a
not
wedding.
when I played. We played like there was just a section of the ceremony where we played for everyone. They kind of just watched us.
They just watched. That's nice. I like that.
It was very nice. And then we played 4 songs at the reception. We did "Shut Up and Dance," "Walk the Moon." We did "Dancing
Great
in the
song.
Moonlight." We did "Dancing in the Dark,"
It's all dancing songs.
and then we did "Burning Up."
well, why do they not do a fourth dancing
Well, we
song?
added "Burning Up" like a week beforehand.
You picked it.
No,
Wow.
I didn't pick any of the songs. It's not my wedding.
Burning Up's a great song.
Yeah.
It's a good pick.
I was told these are the songs we're doing. I said okay, and so I learned them.
That's nice. You sang Joe's part? You sang Burning Up?
I sang every part. I rapped.
You did the rap?
Yeah.
You did the rap?
Who else is gonna do the rap?
You did the pool party rap?
Yeah.
That's wild.
It was great.
Who was that? It's Sean?
It's Big Rob.
Big Rob. Big Rob does the rap.
Does
in
the
that
rap
song.
for them. He was their bodyguard.
Can I get a little taste?
No.
Can I get a little taste?
No,
Did
you
you really
cannot.
rap? You didn't rap.
I did rap.
What's the first line?
Burning up in this place tonight.
Yeah, that's it. That's right. So he did learn it.
Yeah.
Is there a
I
video
didn't,
out
and
there
that
somewhere?
was like the one song, maybe besides like Shut Up and Dance, where I didn't have to learn it. I just knew it. Like I just
you
knew,
showed up and performed.
I
it.
knew those 2 songs like the back of my hand.
That's why you could
But I had to
put it together in a week.
Yeah. Learning Dancing in the Dark was the hardest one.
Dancing in the moonlight.
Well, that's a different song. But yeah, that's one we did.
Dancing,
Dancing in the Dark is the boss.
Oh, good old Sean
Dancing
Evans.
Bum, 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 bum.
Dancing in the dark.
Nope. Yeah, sure. I really
Dancing
that wasn't even
in the
melodic. You
dark.
just you just mumbled something.
That's my favorite thing to do. If I'm not sure what the melody is, I'll sing one. I'll sing a different one. Be like, oh, this song.
Oh, this is the one you're talking about? Is this the song?
It's chaotic.
And everyone doesn't know what you're doing.
Oh, Jesus, liberal snowflake.
Jesus, take the wheel. I remember when that was like a great meme.
That was
Because
good
it was a
meme.
Vine, wasn't it? Jesus, take the wheel. There was actual Jesus that came through the window and grabbed the car.
Oh, I do remember that. That
Yeah.
was very funny.
I think that happened.
Yeah, there used to be something you would just say sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
Like if you're like, I'm out of control, you go, Jesus, take the wheel.
yeah.
And everyone's like,
I think that's still
funny.
a thing people use in
People
the
still
South.
say it?
Yeah.
Good.
Like-
Good, because it's very funny.
Jesus, take the wheel. If like
But are they ironic?
it's basically the same as going like, God bless your heart. Like, or like,
Mm.
oh, this is another bit we had over the weekend at the wedding was we would say God willing after everything. It's kind of the same as God willing.
I love that.
We
God
would
willing.
go like, you think they're gonna have chicken for dinner? God willing. And we just keep saying it all the time.
That's something an old person says.
Yeah.
Like if you're like, oh, Christmas next year, they're like, if I'll be there, God willing.
Yeah, yes, exactly. That's
That's
exactly.
awesome.
But we said it after everything. It was like, oh, you
Right.
think they'll have a seat for me? God
God
willing.
willing.
Oh, it was
Hey,
good.
are you going to be awake later for the ceremony? God willing.
God willing. But yeah, that's kind of the same thing as the other one we were just talking about, which has slipped my mind
Jesus
already.
take the wheel.
Jesus take the wheel. Yes,
it's
it's
very
kind of the same
similar.
thing. But yeah, the weekend in general was fantastic. I loved it. I was really just I had so many like little tiny bits I would do here and there. But my favorite was the Greek one. I would go up to people at the rehearsal dinner and I would say, "Oh, I love this shirt. I love this dress. Is it Greek? Is this Greek?" And because we had Greek food and it was delicious, by the way.
Right.
Delicious Greek food. But so it sparked my memory. It sparked an idea. And I would just go up to anyone and be like, "Oh, is this Greek? Is this on theme?
That's Greek.
Is this on theme? Is this Grecian?
Oh my God.
God,
Wonderful of you
what
to
is
do
the
this.
thread count of this? It's incredible.
Like if they wore anything like blue or
Anything
white.
blue or white.
I love
They
that.
were Greek.
How do people react? Do they just go like, were they confused?
Well,
Nobody
lots
laughed,
of them
course.
were my friends. Then they'd be like, "Oh, like they would like kind of play along, like, no, I mean, yeah, I guess, like it is Greek." And then inside, I'm crying, I'm dying on the inside. So funny. But yeah, in general, I had a really great weekend with my friends from home. It was really great.
That's nice.
Yeah,
I'm
I
glad.
wish I wasn't in pain.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I wish you weren't in pain too.
Yeah.
I wish I wasn't in pain.
What happened? Did you miss me?
You're gone so long, Aaron.
I know. Well, now you're leaving. I was gonna tell you earlier today. I was gonna say, "Oh, it was nice seeing you for 4 days."
Yeah.
Out of the
Yeah.
like, if you put the days together, it'll be like almost a month
Yeah.
of not being together. Wow.
Of us being apart.
I guess it's just summer.
It is just summer. That's what happens in the August times. Everybody's cramming in their vacations at the end.
Yeah.
But it hurt, man. I didn't get to see you, and I don't know. I'm just kind of lonely without you. I just had like nothing to do.
What is that?
You know this? You don't know this?
I know this. I don't know this. Whatever the hell you're doing with your fingers.
You push them together. That's what
You're
they do.
breaking your. Yeah, they
You
push
don't-
them together like this.
No. Well, they do this, but then they also do this sometimes. Never seen an anime? He's
You have
never
such
seen an
guitar
anime.
player hands.
What does that mean?
You got your nails must not grow that much. They're stopped by the finger.
Now, what's interesting is they naturally rest
Mm.
behind the flesh of my finger. Like
Right,
anything longer, it's white.
It's a very guitar.
Most people,
like I have white because mine grow straight out. Like,
right?
They're not stopped.
Your white starts as soon as it's like at the end of your finger.
right.
I have this big old fleshy hunk of meat.
Yeah. I mean, also you cut low.
No, that's just where
That's just where they stop.
that's where the white stops.
Wow.
If anyone's
That makes me
interested,
feel like
can
if you
zoom
had
in.
one ripped off, it would not grow back.
You think? I had a toe ripped off.
Me too.
Toenail, sorry.
Me too.
Really?
You remember?
Do I?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I talked about it.
Oh yeah.
It was a long time. It was like when we first started the pod. It was when I like moved to Nashville. It's like the first time I played soccer.
Yeah,
I
and you
kicked-
wouldn't mail it to me. I kept texting.
Yeah, you
mail,
kept
mail me
asking
that, mail
me
me
to
that, mail
mail
me
it
that.
to
I
you,
bet
yeah.
that'd be delicious in a stew.
Yeah, and you didn't.
You
no,
didn't.
It would have been an aromatic thing.
Yeah, I could see that. You put it in one of those Febreze Fresh things, plug it into the wall,
Oh,
zip, 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 and zapping
I
it.
love a good.
But Aaron, you
Febreze
know
Fresh.
how I got over it is I spent a lot of time in your bed, and I gotta say, you have the most comfortable sheets. My ass has never been kinder. It was a wonderful, bodacious, luscious feeling between my cheeks.
Was someone in my room at all?
Yes, actually.
Really?
Do you want to guess who? You'll never guess. You'll never guess who was in your room.
You.
Well, I went in there once or twice, but that's not who you. Papa Bear, by the way.
Yeah.
Goldilocks was in your room, and I want you to guess who it was because this Goldilocks was not me.
You weren't in my room.
Not really.
So here's something that occurred,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know if I was gaslit or if I really saw something. When I came home on Sunday,
Uh-huh.
I walked into the hallway, and the hallway was barren. Nothing there.
Yep.
And I put my suitcase down. Put my suitcase down, And then I go into my room. I come back out here. I went to pee. And after I peed, I came out, was walking, whatever, like moving around. And I realized the hallway now had my chair and the ladder in it, which I didn't see before. And I was like, I came out and I said to Michael, I was like, were those there when I came in? And he said, yeah, those haven't moved.
They were.
That's insane.
They
I must
were.
have been so exhausted.
I think you were just that exhausted because they are definitely there. And I know that because of who was in your room, because that is the hint as to who was in your room.
Oh, John was in my room?
No, a really good guess though.
Oh, the AC guys?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah, they didn't speak a lick of English, dude.
Oh, really?
And they were in your room, and I was like, no. What are you doing? They're like moving shit. They took out your chair. They had the fucking ladder in there.
Oh, really?
And I'm like, no, it's not hot in here. And they go,
Interesting.
and then they pull out their phone. They're like,
They translated it?
yeah, it was Chinese. So they were, I believe that they're Chinese, but they were speaking Chinese, and they're speaking into it. They'd yell at it, and then they'd put it in my face like that close.
Yeah.
And I'd go, oh, boss said here. And I went, it's not hot in here. And they went, so what? And I'm like, no, we have AC in here. Put it in the living room. And then they're like, oh, well, we have like these. And then I'm like, put those in the living room. Set those up in the living room. And they said something back, and it read as, there is no such machine. Whatever the hell that means.
That's so funny.
And I went, there is no such machine.
There's no such machine.
And there wasn't, because they had to go home and get it and come back. Aaron, we left the apartment unattended with these strange men for hours. We were on the beach.
Yeah.
Actually, John stayed for a little bit,
Oh, that's good.
which was nice of John. We set him up with the Wii.
Mm.
John's our super.
Mhm.
He's younger than us.
Yeah.
And he beat me in Super Mario Baseball, and I'm pretty upset about it.
Well, you suck at it, so it's not surprising. Also, I'm a little upset that you guys left the house unattended.
It was attended by the Chinese
When I
man.
got the message in the group from Cole
Were you
that
pissed?
said, John's going to house sit for a minute, I was like, what the fuck is happening? Where the house needs to be sat. What's going on? Who's breaking into the house? I was very confused. I was like, what do you mean he has to be there? What's happening?
You did not let on that you were that worried. I will
was
say that.
quite
You just
worried.
went, oh, what's going on? Which was weird because you were dead silent for like the whole week. That sparked your interest.
Well, yeah. It says the house needs to be sat. What
That-
do you mean the house needs
The house did need to be sat, and it was sat until 2:00, and they were here until 7.
Jesus Christ.
It took them the whole
That's
day.
new, right? That thing going up into the...
Yeah, there's a pipe, and then that's the new unit.
Wow.
So there was such a machine, turns out.
There's no such machine. There is. It is a Dakin. It's a Dakin.
Well, if I weren't leaving tomorrow, I'd be taking you out for a date.
Yeah, no, you wouldn't. With what money?
That's a good point. I put together a budget today. Don't ever do this.
Dude, I've also done the budget.
You did the
It doesn't
budget?
work.
Dude, not only doesn't it not work, it really, really just makes you upset.
Makes you angry and it makes you sad.
It makes you angry and sad and anxious.
Yep. I was gonna. I like told myself, I was like, yo, you know what? Tonight I'm gonna get like maybe a taco, maybe some Indian food, and then I saw my bank account and I said, eggs it is. Exit home it is.
That was me last night. I'm like, I'm gonna make eggs. I'm gonna make some eggs for myself.
Mhm.
And I made the best goddamn scrambled eggs I ever
Really?
had because I was poor.
Mhm.
I
Well,
had to.
But anyway, I'm glad you missed me.
Yeah, it's been
Makes
a lot
me
of time
feel
in that
good.
bed. Your sheets smell like you. Did you know that?
Yeah, I got to change them.
How long do you go?
Me, I would say like at most like 2 months.
2 months?
At most.
Me too. I'll be honest. I would like to go every month. I think every month would be nice, like once a month. But I don't do that.
I would do it more if it wasn't it's just the laundry of it. It's just having
Dude.
the extra sheets to wash is annoying.
And it costs money. It costs so much money to do like an extra load of laundry.
Like even like all your sheets piled up too is like extra pounds on it. It's just a lot.
Mhm.
It's a lot.
Also, it's been so hot. I'll sleep on top of my bed
Yeah,
sometimes.
yeah.
So I feel like I'm not using it as much. You know?
Yeah, I definitely need to change my sheets. But still, I'm like, also, it's just me sleeping in it. Who the fuck?
Yeah.
Who cares?
Who cares?
Who cares?
So you get a little dirtier when you go to
I
bed.
get a little dirty.
A little
when I go to
dirty.
bed. I rub my stink into it.
I hate to. Smell down the hallway.
I love your notebook, by the way.
Do you like my notebook?
I do love it. I think that it's
You didn't for a while.
I know, but I've realized that I miss putting like ink to paper, you know? I miss dipping quill. I miss like really getting into it. You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
wanna
Are these things you would say on a grinder? On a grinder
Yes,
message?
yes,
I
it
miss dip and quill.
I miss dipping quill. That's exactly what I would say. Miss dipping quill. You're right. You're right. But
Hey, how
I do
you
love the
doing?
notebook. I'm actually shocked that you I want to get one that's similar but smaller. See how long it is? Look how long it is. Like show how long it is.
It's about the size of my head.
That's precisely the length of Lucas's torso.
You were waiting. You were looking
Last
for an
night-
excuse.
Last night,
Yeah, I'll give you the range.
we had silly time. What's that, you ask? It's when we get naked. The top half. We all take our shirts off because it's too hot and we don't want to turn on the AC because we're poor. We just got our electric bill from last month. Yikes, it's bad. But this time we all took our shirts off. We're just hanging out. And Lucas is standing by the sink. And I turn and look because I'm checking his ass out, as I always do.
Thank you.
And I turn and look and I realize this man is built like a cheetah in terms of his length of back. It's unbelievable. His ass is so close to the ground. It touches the floor. I don't know how do you do it?
How do I what?
How do you do anything?
That's nice.
And I've learned apparently you have a swimmer's bod.
Yeah, apparently I have a swimmer's body.
Long
'cause I'm
torso.
long torso.
Where and Michael stood next to him, where his hips started, Lucas didn't start till like halfway down his thigh. That's where his hips
I was
start.
very far down. It's kind of disgusting. I look like a Tim Burton character.
Yes, you have no leg. You're basically a claymation.
I'm okay with that. I don't know. But maybe long torso's okay. Maybe it's okay.
It could be, sure.
I don't know. Here's my thought. Here's what I think happened.
Okay.
I was supposed to be tall. My dad's like 6'3",
Mm.
and my torso got the message, and my legs gave up.
Oh, so your top half's dad, bottom half's mom.
Yeah, like a mermaid.
Do you have your mom's legs?
Maybe I have my mom's legs. I think
I just can't get
I've
over
been told I have Tony's legs. My grandfather. I think so. Because of my beautiful calf muscles.
Oh my God.
Look
Oh,
at
that looks like a
That
vein
definition.
almost. That's damn.
that. Yeah.
That's good. But no, you're built like Slinky from Toy Story. You are just you can pull him, and it would. And that's just how you would stop.
And what are you though? Are you perfectly? You think you're perfectly proportioned?
I feel like my hips. First of all, they don't lie. Second of all, I don't know where exactly they start. Where I wear my pants is not where my hip bone is. My hip bone's high.
Are you like a mom jean, or you go low?
What do you mean I go low?
You go below.
Well,
the
it's
hips.
below my hips technically. My hip bone, at least the beginning of it, but it sits where it needs to, where the groove is.
the groove.
You have groove.
I got groove, yeah, but I don't put the top of my shorts in the groove.
No, you put the
Your
shorts in
pubes
the
will
groove.
come out the top.
No, what do you mean?
If what is the groove to
The
you?
groove is where the pants sit on your body.
The groove. Oh, you mean the top of your hips?
No, not for me.
'Cause-
That's the whole point. That's what I'm saying. I have a groove. I don't have the top of my hips are here. This is where my pants are.
I don't understand this groove concept.
Picture for those listening. Picture an inch below your waist bone, your hip bone. It's
The
down
top?
there. It's
The
down
top?
there. The top. It's down. It's like
where
an
your,
inch
where
down.
your legs meet your torso,
That's what?
because that's too low. Is what I'm saying.
Right, but that's not. But yeah, that's not. That's where my That's where they sit. Right above my ass. I'm like an early 2000s low-rise jean girl.
See, that's exactly what I was asking. I'm wondering if you have a little bit of crack.
I usually don't know
If you
because
get-
my undies are hiked.
So we get a lot of undie.
If I bend over, I hope you get undie and not crack.
Well, yeah, that's why you wear the undies.
Right. But
Certainly
yeah, no,
not for leakage.
I don't. They don't sit on my hip bones.
Maybe they shouldn't. I
Maybe
don't know.
they
I feel
shouldn't.
like
I don't
mine
know.
sit below, but a groove. The grooves got me
The
weird.
grooves got you weirded out.
Yeah,
I don't know. I feel like I'm mostly leg.
you're a lot of leg
To be honest, I feel like I'm mostly leg.
and dump truck ass.
Dump truck, apparently,
We
according
confirmed.
to your pictures of me.
Did you like those?
So fun. Yours specifically was unbelievable because I was like, how did you even draw that? I actually liked Michael's. Michael's
Michael's
really
was
good.
great. Michael's
Yours
was
looked
really
like
good.
trash.
Mine was demonic. Well, that's the thing is I'm so bad at drawing. I just lean into it and I go like if there's a shape there, I'm happy.
Yeah, yours looked like I was like an early Microsoft icon. It's like, how
Yeah,
did you do?
you were the first draft of like the paperclip guy for Microsoft
Running
Office.
this. My feet were like I was like wearing clown shoes. They were so big in my Adidas slides. That's funny.
You got Bigfoot.
I do have big foot, but yeah, your torso. Jesus Christ.
I got a long torso. You don't want to do a.
I do have to say this though. You're
boob
better
shot
than
on
any
me.
cheese pull I've ever seen. That's how long you are.
What does that mean?
I just really think like
don't know
if
what
you
that
were gonna
means.
have a superpower based on your torso, it would be elastic.
So did you write these jokes, or are you
What do you
coming up with them off the top of your dome?
Off the top of my head, why are you calling me out like that?
No, you got so many great ones.
I hate
They're all
this. I don't like
bangers.
this. I don't like this.
What?
Are you
think I'm being
are you
sarcastic?
yes,
You
because
think
you
I'm
are.
fucking with you?
You are.
No, Mr. Elastic. That's really
Yeah.
funny.
I was gonna say
The
you're like
Slinky's really good.
you're like the man DC version of the. Remember that Elastic guy from DC Comics? He looked real weird. You'd play a great him.
Ooh,
I don't remember what his name was.
Mr. Fantastic.
No. That's Marvel. I'm thinking of the weird guy from DC. He was stretchy. He looked so. I'm gonna put a picture of him in. He was gross.
Long Man.
Could be long man. Could have been just. I think it was like E or something. I'm not gonna look it up.
Okay.
Not worth it. But yeah, your torso. Jesus Christ. So I recently listened to Tori Kelly's new EP, Fire, produced by John Bellion. It's very good. But I've realized something. I think that men just can't riff
You don't think?
vocally.
Can't at all? Why? What
Compared
happened?
to women, it's like night and day.
Women are generally
Women can riff. Oh, I mean, ever since I listened to the EP, my TikTok has just been women singers riffing. Oh my God. They're so good. Every riffer that I've ever heard is like a woman and they're really good.
Yeah.
I've never, like, it's very rare that I hear a man whose voice is smooth and buttery enough to hit those riffs and make me feel things.
So, I mean, I can think of many women who do many wonderful riffs. I can't name one man.
I can't name a man right now in my mind. I can't name a man.
Claykin.
Clay
Aiken.
Aiken? He definitely can't. I don't think I've ever heard a country singer riff.
What about that guy? What about Sam? Well, that's they're they. Sam Smith is a they. Was it
Sam
him?
can riff. I don't know. I always think of
Women.
Tori Kelly can riff
Tori Kelly.
hard.
Beyonce.
Beyonce can riff hard.
Mariah Carey.
Ariana Grande can riff.
Ariana
hard.
Grande.
There's just I just don't understand. They can do it.
I don't know. Maybe it's like a cultural thing. Like I don't know, because women riff a lot. More women want to riff a lot because they listen to women singers.
Maybe. I don't know. I just
That's
think that it's
gorgeous.
crazy. Like I was really just thinking about how like men just don't riff. They can't do it. Because I remember one time I asked someone who is really amazing at riffing in Nashville. I asked her like how she does it. Like what's her process like? And she said, "Oh, you just need to like know what scale you're in and then go." I said, "No.
I don't know if it's that easy.
I don't know what you're talking about because
Yeah,
it's
what?
not that easy. Clearly it's not. Because I somehow when I try to riff and I practice a riff,
Yeah.
for the amount of time I'm practicing, I'm landing on the wrong note or I hit a wrong note in there.
Yeah.
Because I don't know what I'm doing. I'm kind of just hoping I land at the right spot. I feel like they're just so smart.
Maybe they hear every single fucking note they hit. Maybe they know exactly
Maybe.
where they are on the scale. because I've done the same thing. I spent like a summer practicing riffs, trying to get better, because you told me to, which was I think you told me to. You were like, hey, you should practice riffs, and I was like, okay, I will.
You should. They're hard.
They're very, very, very hard.
Yeah.
And what ends up happening is in your head, at least I don't know about you, but in my head I go, oh, and now I'm going down. And now I'm going up again.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I don't know where. I don't know what notes I'm hitting. And then they'll slide together. And they'll hit like two, like, nah.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, this doesn't sound good.
Yeah. The only person I can think of that can riff in my head right now is Freddie Mercury.
Freddie Mercury.
He could riff.
He could riff.
But I really don't know. Like, obviously, they do. Men singers do riff. I don't think they're coming up with it off the dome. I think women can just do it.
Oh, you mean like improvise the riff?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just don't get it.
I don't get it either. I wonder.
What is it that you wonder?
It's because they're just better than us.
Fair. They are better than us.
What do you think about Milk Duds?
I hate them.
I knew you'd hate them. Milk Duds. Milk Duds. Milk Duds. I love Milk Duds. They're so good.
What do you mean they're so good?
They're so good. They're chocolate, and then what was it, like caramel or toffee or something in the middle? It's delicious.
Those ingredients are great. The way that they make those. What? No.
They come in a little cardboard box. What do you mean?
Yeah, they come in a cardboard box of death. It's like you put them in your mouth. It's like little pebbles.
Yeah, and they melt, and then you chew. And
they don't melt.
They melt in your mouth. Milk
barely.
Duds. They're milky, and
there's no milk.
It's a milky chocolate.
There's no milk.
It's whole milk chocolate.
There is no milk.
Or you think it's a dark chocolate?
Do you think they're meant to be dipped in milk before consuming?
I bet they'd be really good, like a boba.
Like a boba.
Like a boba.
A boba that breaks your tooth.
They're soft.
They're not soft.
What are you waiting?
What are you talking about? They are not soft.
Yes, Aaron.
Milk Duds?
Aaron, you must have gotten them for Halloween and waited all month to eat them last.
So much Milk Duds that you are now a dud. They're horrible. They're terrible. They're terrible.
They're really good. I knew you'd fucking hate them. They're really. I was just talking with my dad.
You're shitting on Laffy Taffies and you're shitting on what? Do you not like Dots?
I love Dots. Dots are great. Dots are really good. I'm glad we can agree on that.
And they're in the box. They're soft.
They're also in the cardboard box.
You
got to appreciate the cardboard box.
They're hard.
No, well, they're harder, but they're not hard.
They're hard.
They're not like a fucking like lollipop.
They are. Well, they're close. You're sucking on them like one.
I'm not. No, I'm chewing.
You are. You just said you're sucking on them.
Do you suck on a caramel?
Yeah, you do. When you have a hard caramel, yeah, you suck on it.
Well, yeah, it's like a hard, but
like
a general.
Werther's.
I don't know, but generally. I don't know what that is.
A Werther's? It's the caramels, like you get the golden caramels.
Oh yeah, you gotta suck on those ones.
You gotta suck them.
But generally, you get a caramel, you chew, chew through the caramel. Milk Duds have this factor. That's my walk-in impression, and I think you'd eat them similarly. What do you just suck on the Milk Dud?
Well, you gotta suck on a little bit to soften. It's too hard. It's too hard.
Okay, what do you think of? You ever chew on a Jolly Rancher?
No, because I'm not a crazy person. You suck on it.
You suck on a Jolly. Okay, good, because it sounds like you're comparing the two, and they're very different.
No, I'm not. But I'm saying it's too hard. Milk Duds are too hard. You think milk? You think soft? You think creamy?
I think they are soft and creamy.
You're crazy.
I think they're soft and creamy on the outside, and I think it's delicious. And then they're hard and
when you have
harder and nice on the inside.
I would always try to get rid of them at Halloween.
You'd get rid of them?
I would try to. My hardest. Yeah, I would try to get rid of them.
Oh my God,
I hated them.
What would you trade for on Halloween?
What I trade for?
Yeah, what were you?
Reese's were my number one always.
Yeah,
I always wanted Reese's. So if I could get the Reese's pumpkins.
Oh yeah, the ones that are super like peanutty on the inside.
Yeah, game over.
Yeah, okay, I'm in on that.
And Reese's has really stepped up their game in terms of product because they have this one. Oh, Lucas, it's so good. It's everything I've ever wanted, and they did it. They did it. It is a giant Reese's peanut butter cup, one of the big fatties with potato chips in it.
Really?
It's so good.
I was so ready to hate that. That sounds delicious. That sounds
so good.
Like little bits of potato
chips in it. Yeah.
Oh my God, that sounds wonderful.
Yeah.
Where did you find that? Where?
They're everywhere. They're at the
bodega.
Yeah.
You mean I can go buy one right now?
Yeah. We'll go later.
We'll go. Okay, I was gonna ask the pause. We should go later.
We'll go later.
That sounds delicious.
But yeah, I was always trading for Reese's peanut butter cups, and I was at the time I loved the cookies and cream Hershey's.
They-
Not big on it anymore.
You can't have too much of them.
No, when
You
I was
get
a
sick
kid,
of
when
them
I
real
could
quick.
eat sweet until the cows came home, I would loved them. But now I'm not really in that mood anymore. I'm a dark chocolate guy now.
Weird.
I love nuts in my chocolate.
God help you.
Yeah, like if I get like one of those nuggets with the almond in it.
No. Oh,
Yeah.
I do like the nuggets. I like the nuggets
with a little almond in it.
with one almond.
Yeah, well, there's one almond in each nugget.
Okay, that's reasonable.
It's good. I like it. Not too much. Not too much.
I want pure, unadulterated chocolate. I want it
Mm.
like a pure hit of heroin in my mouth.
No, I agree with you. I do prefer just straight up.
But you like this as a side quest.
Yes,
as
a
its
little
own
bit.
thing.
If I'm feeling crunchy, I'll get
Mhm.
that. But I will not get a milk dud.
I'll say this: I do rarely get milk duds, but I always enjoyed them when I got it. You're not confusing.
What are your Halloween candies though?
You're not confusing milk duds with the off-brand milk duds.
No,
Because there-
I'm thinking
'cause
of
there were
the
some other
yellow
things.
box milk duds.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
say milk duds on.
What do you mean? Oh, you mean you're confusing the milk duds with the product that says milk duds on the box?
No, there's another product that looks just like milk duds, and they are
What-
horrible. They're
what are
really
they?
they're really bad.
What are they?
I don't remember. They're fuck all if I care.
Yeah, I hated those. I hated Whoppers.
Whoppers. That's what I'm talking about. Those are the fake milk duds. Whoppers suck.
Do you think Whoppers and milk duds are the same?
I think they try to be.
That's insanity. What do you mean? Whoppers are basically like
There we go.
the airy, crisp M&Ms, but worse. Milk duds are dense rocks that you put in your mouth.
Yeah, Whoppers are like the milk duds that went bad at the factory, and they just shoveled them into a garbage
Yeah,
can and put
yeah.
them into a Whopper bag.
Oh my god.
That's what Whoppers are.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I do hate Whoppers. Oh, do you remember Sixlets?
Sick. How many does she
Six-
have? She okay?
Jesus, I wasn't expecting that word to be said.
What did you say?
Sixlets.
6 lits.
Yeah,
No.
very good. Little chocolate is like little chocolate pebbles, kind of like
That sounds good.
similar to M&Ms.
Oh,
They came in that little silicone or cellophane like packaging, and you would like push them out. Kind of, it was a Whopper package basically, but it was clear and it was a little tiny
and they're,
different
they're
colored.
stuck to the paper,
No, I don't think so.
but they're like peppered with like sugar on top.
No,
Sugar
no.
crystals?
What's that?
I'm not making it up, but there is something that's like that.
Man, I'm thinking of all the candies I used to hate and love now.
Yeah. Candy corn.
I like it. I don't
Really?
love it. I don't love it.
Okay.
I will eat it, but I don't love it.
I won't even eat it. I
Oh,
won't even
wow.
touch it. Those I would throw out.
Really?
Just throw out. I
Interesting.
wouldn't.
You know
even
what
eat
I
them.
would throw out? Nerds.
No.
Hate
You
nerds.
son of a bitch.
Hate them.
Love nerds.
Hate them. There are so many nerds that went into the trash that you could have had. Think about that.
No.
Think about that. All the nerds
Dude,
you
we
could
would
have
have
consumed
such-
that I threw out.
We would have had the trade deals of the century.
Oh my
Donald
God,
Trump
they
would have
would've
been proud of us. So you threw.
You put on this shirt and you just you just start ripping. Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, this is
We
what
would
I
have-
think about social issues. No, we would have been ripping through some trades there. That's
Yeah.
wild. Nerds. So do you like tart candies? Do you like lemon heads?
No. I don't like sour.
Oh, I love lemon heads. Sour
we
Patch
would have
Kids.
had the perfect trade. It would've
Sour
been-
Patch Kids.
I'll eat them.
Okay. Okay.
Don't love them.
I love them. They used to be my go-to theater.
I'm
candy.
a chocolate heavy fan.
No
You
chocolate.
could have all my Skittles.
You don't like Skittles?
I'm an
You don't
adult.
like Skittles?
I'm an adult man. I don't like Skittles.
You need to be an adult man to admit you don't like Skittles to have the
I'm
fake.
an M&M guy. You're one of two. You're a Skittles guy or you're an M&M guy. I'm an M&M guy.
Okay, that is true, and I am also an M&M guy. But Skittles are delicious, especially since they brought back lime.
I disagree. And here's why I disagree.
'Cause you're
I
wrong.
think Skittles
you think they're hard to
were
chew,
the reason.
like a milk dud. Go fuck yourself.
No, well, first of all, Skittles are softer than milk duds. Second of all, I went to the dentist over when I was home
Yo, good for you.
after 2 years.
Mhm.
Hadn't been. Perfect teeth.
Up here,
Perfect,
absolutely. Good for you.
perfect teeth. Never flossed,
Oh my god, you never flossed
but I brushed every day,
twice?
twice, sometimes 3 times if I had stink breath. You know when you get a little stinky.
Yeah, I had a couple episodes ago.
Yeah, you did. You had rough
I had
breath.
it bad. People didn't like that.
But I think when I used to get cavities from the candy I would eat as a kid, It was Skittles. They hurt my teeth. They would hurt my teeth. They'd soak into my teeth. They'd hurt my teeth.
But the bullshit. This is such
Skittles
bullshit.
are soaking into me.
People say things like this. They're like, "Oh, I know what it was. It was the Skittles."
Yeah, the
6
Skittles.
months ago.
The Skittles they made my molars craters.
You have no idea if that's true.
I
Why are
do know that's
Skittles?
true.
Why are Skittles worse than chocolate?
Chocolate's smooth.
Chocolate melts and coats your entire fucking esophagus,
It's delicious.
where all your teeth are in your
Chocolate's just so
esophagus.
much better than everything else sweet. It's just so
Chocolate is the best. I will agree with you there. Chocolate is the best. But I gotta say, I think that Hershey's chocolate
Mhm.
needs to be reevaluated.
I agree. I would say I agree.
I think.
Except for some products.
What do you mean?
Actually, no, I agree with you. Yeah, I think in general I agree with
I think it's a little weird that it's the top chocolate
you.
brand.
Really? What's
So-
your favorite?
My favorite chocolate?
Yeah.
I don't know anymore. I'm all screwing the head. I really like the Dove milk chocolates. Really love those.
Love Dove.
Love Dove.
I have to say, my favorite chocolates are the Lindor truffles.
Oh my god, no, that's it. That's my favorite.
The
That's my
Lindt
favorite.
Lindor
Those are
truffles.
so fucking
I
good.
could eat 1,000 of them and never stop. Yeah. Oh, when you pop it open, because it's the encasing of chocolate, and, then
and it drizzles out.
oh, it's so
the
good.
chocolate all over your teeth, dude. It's so delicious.
Ew.
What?
Ew. But yes, delicious. So good.
It's so good. It's so good.
I like Nestle. Nestle Crunch bars are some of my
Nestle
favorite
Crunch.
bars.
I don't know if I've had. Wait. Oh, with the it's like the rice flakes in them.
Mm-hmm.
Those are so good. Those always got underrated at the Halloween trades.
Yeah.
Always.
I always traded for them.
You
They
always
were
traded for
top.
I would trade away a Hershey or two for those. I'd be like, give me 2 crackles for a Hershey.
Wow. We would have had a great trade.
I think we
would have had the best trade.
we could have domineered the entire neighborhood.
Yeah.
Whatever the hell that means.
We could have.
Could have been the Banana Republic.
We would have dominated the Silk Road back in the day.
Yes, we would have. Yes, we would have.
Marco Polo ain't got nothing on us.
What do they call it? Cultural diffusion. Remember that shit?
Mm-hmm.
Did you get taught that?
You're so smart.
Thanks, baby. That's why I slept in your bed. Here's the pitch. 30-year-old man.
Oh.
Didn't really go like a lot of places in life. He works at a grocery store in the back.
Oh.
This is kind of based off of somebody Max knew, and he doesn't like do a lot with his life, and like he really does not care a ton, but he's always complaining about it. He's always like, "Yeah, that was dealt such a bad hand. Like this is this is not my fault.
Yeah,
like this world is fucked. Like the world is against me. Like I wouldn't even be working here if I didn't have to."
Yeah.
And one day he wakes up in his own body at 10 years old.
Oh.
Back in time.
Wait, his body's 10?
Yes.
But he has the brain of his 30-year-old self?
Right. But he has also gone back in time. So it's like he's in 4th grade again.
Oh, okay.
So he wakes up in 4th grade.
Mhm.
And he wakes up and he goes, like, you watch him and you go, oh my God. And like, there's like, this is his chance. Like, he has all this knowledge of the future. He can do anything he wants.
Yeah.
And slowly but surely, you watch him take every wrong step along the way and fuck up his life. And he ends up exactly where he was.
I love that.
And at the end, he said, it wasn't my fault. The world was against me. He's like, this is proof. The world was against me.
Oh, wow.
So as the audience, he fucked up.
Yeah.
But he still thinks he's got a loser attitude, got that loser mindset. I just think it'd be really funny
That'd be a great movie.
They're like,
It's reverse big.
It's reverse big. It's reverse big, and he fucks it up. Instead of
that.
becoming a better person, he becomes a worse person.
That's incredible. Who would play the 30-year-old man?
I think it'd be really funny if it was Paul Rudd, because that's not him at all.
Paul Rudd is 50 now. We got to stop. We got to stop putting Paul Rudd in 30-year-old roles.
He could pull off 30. I think he could pull off 30.
I love him, but we got to stop putting him in 30-year-old roles. There's 30-year-olds who need work.
Yeah. Can you name a 30-year-old actor right now besides Chris Pratt?
He's got to be in his 40s at least.
I think he's like 38.
One who's an actor who's 30.
Name any male actor who's 30. It's not The Rock.
Clearly not. Who's exactly 30?
He's in his 30s. I can't think of one. Sure, this guy
I
could.
don't know.
Sure, Michael could. Easy.
Well, I'm thinking. Well, because now I'm thinking like younger people, but I think they're in their 20s.
I think a 20-year-olds. Yeah.
Yeah. Jonah Hill, is he in his
Jonah
30s?
Hill's in his
Wow.
30s. I thought he was 40.
Jonah Hill. Okay.
Interesting. Okay.
Jeez, man.
Isn't that wild?
Oh, Zac Efron.
Zac Efron. Yeah.
He's got to be in his 30s for sure.
Yeah, I bet he is in his 30s. Okay. Yeah.
That's
good job.
sad.
So Zac Efron plays him.
Okay, perfect. I love that.
And then as a kid, he's played by I don't know any child actors.
Yeah, neither do I.
The kid from The Blind Side,
Who's now older.
who's now older, but he plays a 10-year-old. He tries to keep doing child roles.
That's awesome. We do the Sprouse twins.
Yeah. And we keep like switching them off, like we're not gonna know the difference.
Yes,
like Mary
yeah,
Kate and
yeah.
Ashley and fucking Full House.
Yes, yeah.
Like they just switched characters.
Who is that? That's a different person.
So yeah, every step, like maybe his parents are like, "Oh, what are we? Wow, we just got a loan for our house, and it's 2007. I'm so excited." And he doesn't say anything. He doesn't go.
That's awesome.
Well, maybe. Well, actually, there's like a crisis that's about to like happen. Like
There's so many
Great
moments where it's just he does nothing instead.
He does
of
no.
something.
He does nothing. He goes, That's his move.
I love that.
Hmm.
That's great.
Oh, Bitcoin. I don't have the money for that.
But he has to change age, right? Because it has to show him leading back.
No. So yeah, then he ages until he's back at that age again. So the movie starts where it ends, where it also ends where it starts. It could also be a Groundhog Day thing. Like he has to keep going through it, but he just never changes.
Oh, I like that a lot.
You know, like
That's a really good idea.
like in the actual Groundhog Day, he changes and he gets out of the loop.
Right.
This guy's like, nothing's gonna happen.
He's okay with being in the loop.
He's not. He's very much not okay, but he will not take responsibility
Oh,
for
that's
being
awesome.
in the loop. He won't be like, well, maybe it's like my fault. Not a possibility. It's the world.
You could call it the loop.
The loop. Yeah. And his name is and maybe he has lupus.
He has lupus.
It's not how that works. I made a lupus joke
His name
once
is Lucas.
and somebody got really offended because
Oh,
they knew
really?
somebody who had lupus. Apparently it's a really horrible disease.
Yeah, it's bad.
They're really upset.
They're still really mad.
felt really
They
bad.
don't watch the pod on purpose.
No, they wouldn't. They wouldn't.
But yeah, you should. That would be good.
You like that
Someone
movie?
buy it. Someone buy this movie.
The Loop. That's the trailer.
That's the trailer.
Hmm.
Every 2 seconds. Great pitch.
Thank you.
That is a pitch. Anyways, that's all that we got for today. Real quick, we just submitted our information to hopefully do a live show. So if you want to, I want you to bombard Starbar with DMs saying we want to come to a show.
When
Just
is
One Fern show.
when is the Just One Fern show?
When is the Just One Fern show?
How
We
soon
want
can
to
we
see.
go?
Yes.
How much is it?
Do it.
Which
Do
we're
it.
hoping free.
We're hoping free. I think it will be free, to be honest. I think it will be free. But follow us, subscribe, please. We just hit 370, so that's cool. We're so close to 400. Subscribe, follow us. Do it all. We will see you next week.